Welcome to the 2015 version of the Dynasty League vlogcast with your host, Andrew and
Stefan.
Welcome. We're going to talk about some fantasy baseball here, starting off with some power rankings of our league. So ironically, Stefan and I had almost the same exact top 10, so you know that's exactly how the season will shake out. Stefan, who'd you have at number 10?
I had NFL Hall of Famer and Heisman Trophy winner Marcus Allen in our league. He's finishing 10th.
That's a good pick.
I was really surprised that he's in our league.
I welcome Marcus, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, I had him as well. I just feel like right now he inherited kind of a rough team.
There's just not a whole lot there, Marcus.
There's not. I feel bad. We wanted to give you better, but you just got stuck with shit.
Yeah.
So.
And you drafted a lot of old guys.
Maybe next year is your year, though.
Yeah.
You never know.
I don't
Number
think so.
9.
You can go with number 9. Who'd you have?
Teresa. Sorry about that. We were talking before this, just a total lack of depth on your team. You get one injury.
And you live and die by the Mariners, which isn't a bad way to live and die, but...
And Pirates keepers.
And Pirates keepers.
So, which is great, but one injury, that's going to hurt.
Okay, who did you
Number
have?
8.
Who do we have at number 8? The list is all the way down there.
Alex Dudley. I said pitching might have been a little question mark with you. I love the team, though. At this point, it was really splitting hairs, actually.
It's a stacked lineup that you're pitching.
It could be good. You might finish first. I wouldn't be surprised. But
I hope you don't finish first.
We also. Number 7. The other new guy, Dustin.
You got a little bit more than Marcus got.
You did. I think you lucked out saying yes first. So good for you. Congrats on that.
You lucked out.
And your other problem is you have a player going through dick cancer treatment right now.
Yeah, as Heisman Trophy winner Marcus Allen announced on our draft, he has dick cancer.
That's going to be a problem for you.
I don't know. That's almost as bad as George Brett with hemorrhoids, but not quite.
Not quite.
Yeah.
Number 6, Derek. Derek, you're there every year. I feel bad putting you at 6. You're probably going to finish first. It's almost a lock.
Calling 98 Marlins here. You had your time, and now it's done.
I hope so for my sake, but
Yes.
We'll see you in the playoffs, no doubt. Number 5, my man right here, Stefan. I compared him to the Royals of last year. Great season. Can you repeat?
Calling a spade, my draft wasn't that good. My keepers might pull me through. If Kluber and Bumgarner pull through, good season. One of them doesn't pitch well, I might be where our friend Marcus is at number 10 at this time next year.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Number 4, Matt Mancarini. You've got a roster full stacked of young guys. How are they going to perform?
What's his team name?
I don't know. Matt, what's your team name? Tell us now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play 2.
Just call us Let's Play 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got Tulo at shortstop, and Sandoval, I think, are both going to have really good years. Your pitching staff is stacked.
And my jersey will pray for Javi Baez and Chris Bryant and every other Chicago Cubs keeper you have, which is everyone. So
I think you're going to come close. I compared you to the 2002 Oakland A's, not the 2001 Oakland A's, where we had the Jeter flip, the 02 Oakland A's.
Don't get them confused.
No, don't. Totally different teams. Zito, Mulder, Hudson, and Corey Lytle. Rest in peace. Yeah, lost in 5 games to the Twins in the first round. That's kind of how I see it going. Good pitching staff, not a whole lot else.
Number 3, Brandon.
This is where we differed, by the way. I had Tanker at number 3.
He
put himself a little higher.
The only reason I put Brandon at 3, it's a correctable error, but right now you have guys that aren't starting. You just need to fix that.
You don't have a catcher.
You know,
you kind of need that.
Playing without a full lineup.
Nobody wins that way.
No one wins that way, Brandon.
But
put down the buffalo wing and get to your computer, all right?
That's right, I forgot about that. All right, so we'll talk about Tanker's team at 2. How do you assess your team this year?
I've got the best infield in the league, that's for sure.
I think of one word when I think of Andrew Tanker's team. I think depth. I think if someone goes down, someone's going to step right in. He's just got to make the playoffs.
Can the Red Sox please make a trade? I need Rusney in the lineup.
You got Strasburg, and I think he's going to have a huge year.
There's no doubt about that.
I think he's a top 3 slot, yeah. We're gonna get to that
Yeah,
confusion
yeah.
here in a second.
You know what the problem is I have 146 Nats on my team. It's sort of the Teresa syndrome. So
Not a bad team to have a bunch of players from.
we'll find out. Number one on the list. We agreed.
Oh God,
Building a pitching juggernaut here,
because
David.
I want to go to the Notre Dame Texas game, but I just hate your lineup because they're so fucking good.
It's a juggernaut right
I
now.
have no idea how you did that, but
We are going to
if
hope.
I had a hat, I would tip it to you. I don't, so I'll tip.
I'll just do
Tankers.
that instead. We hope all your players get hurt. So,
Yeah. I want to go to South Bend.
best keepers.
Ooh.
Who do we got, Stefan?
Well, Matt has Scherzer, which
That's
that
a pretty
was,
damn good keeper, isn't it?
That was kind of out of nowhere 2 years ago. Well, somewhat out of nowhere, but yeah, I mean,
David.
I think he's one of the people that I tried to draft that was kept actually.
Yeah,
so
that's a tough one. David was Zimmerman. He threw a no hitter.
he did.
That's pretty
he
good.
Did do that.
That's
That will get
not
you.
a bad keeper.
That'll get you points.
Brandon
Get you
with
points.
Wainwright. That guy
But
is.
I just don't like him.
I hate him, but I mean he's a Cy Young contender
He
every
is,
year.
But if the Cardinals folded or moved to Montreal, I'd be cool with that.
I wouldn't want them in Montreal. I want
No.
them in Siberia or out of the league entirely.
Anchorage, Alaska.
And last but certainly not least, the best one, Goldschmidt, Alex.
That's ridiculous. But
How
yeah.
lucky of you.
You're gonna lose him though.
So
You
suck
better make it count this time.
And the tough luck keepers,
Ugh.
Yu Darvish and Jose Fernandez.
Hey, it's okay. I picked Alan Craig as a keeper 2 years ago.
Well, that's not
That
good.
didn't work
That's
out at all.
not
I
good.
dropped every time I drop him, he shows back up at the beginning of the
That's-
year, and I have to drop him again just as a reminder that how bad I sucked 2 years ago.
The keepers from last year, I think Anthony Rendon kind of stands out there for me.
Yeah, I do too.
MVP candidate.
Okay.
If he can get his knee
Yeah.
healthy, let's hope.
Let's hope he doesn't. For our sakes, not yours. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ozuna, Brandon. That's a good one.
Agreed.
I can't read my handwriting here. But, David, Cueto and Abreu.
Cueto's going to be awesome.
You lucky bastard.
That's when I was looking at you have him and on the bench on your lineup, by the way, and I was like, I hope that you forget about him and leave him there.
I hope so too.
But then I
'cause
just reminded
we,
you. And,
We know that you guys won't be watching this until probably tomorrow or Monday, if at all. You might not, but
you'll watch it eventually. You may not love it, but you'll get bored and watch it.
Marcus, I was praying that you would jump in the league and not keep Lucroy so I could get him. You kept him, so
You're one of my best friends from college.
screw you.
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have kept him.
It's pretty much.
Just-
and
I mean, that's
Stefan,
kind of rude. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Kluber being kept?
I mean, I had to do it. I mean, I probably wouldn't have drafted him that early,
Guy's pretty good though.
but yeah, I hope so. I hope so. He could return to a mid 3.5 ERA guy. He could
Win a Cy
do it
Young.
last year. Yeah, I mean, he's done that before.
Not bad.
I think it was last year, right?
It
yeah.
seems to be.
Mhm.
That was when everyone heard him for the first time.
Could do a Lima time and go 1 in
That would
19.
not be good.
We should have a Lima time award.
We should,
for
actually.
like worst pitching performance from a team.
I think I might have won that last year.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of stacked up this year.
Mm-hmm.
Onto the 10-year keepers. So David and I were talking about maybe limiting 10-year keepers as they were possibly going to get out of control in the next few years, and I was saying that it probably won't because you're just going to eventually drop guys that aren't performing.
Mm-hmm.
So we looked at the first round of 10-year keepers. There's only 3 that are really performing.
Yeah.
7 of you probably didn't pick so well.
Yeah.
Lucky I can join the
At
group of
least
3.
I have a major leaguer,
Yeah.
Bogarts, who doesn't really, if you want to call
So-
him. Like
If we're going to call the top 3 keepers of 2 years ago, Yasiel Puig.
I mean, duh.
Nice pick
Yeah.
by Mike and BG on that one.
We're no longer.
Christian Yelich. I'll take him.
Yeah.
Future batting champ.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole. Teresa, I'm sorry. I
Who
know
I've met,
you
and
wanted
he's a
him.
douchebag. Not a very nice guy, but good pitcher.
Maybe he'll turn out better with Talion. Who knows?
Mm.
The last 2 years of keepers. Who knows? They all look good.
Every single one.
They do. I can't find a bad one in there.
We'll find out this time next year. We'll look at it.
Do you have any late steals of the draft?
I'll start with me, with Porcello.
Yeah,
Just I think he's going to get wins.
he could end up being an ace.
He's going to get wins.
He's going to be on a good
He's gonna do
team.
nothing but win.
A lot of runs coming out of that one.
He's going to be like the Scott Kazmir of this year. Get a bunch of wins.
David, this one's for you with Gossman. Nice pick, Brandon.
I cannot read the rest of your handwriting, so I'm going to let you.
Teresa Denard Span. Throw an ad in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy had quite a few hits last year.
Good fantasy player.
And I'm going to toot my own horn taking Carlos Rodon. I was actually, full disclosure, doing that just so no one could have him as a 10-year. But
I'll toot your horn for you, too.
thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate
Yep.
that. He tore up the spring, didn't he?
He sure did.
Uh,
And we don't have to watch spring training anymore, which is good. 'Cause I'm
Yeah,
tired
thank
of that.
goodness.
Yeah. Okay.
On to the worst picks of the draft.
Ooh, yeah. You go ahead and start.
I am going to start with Chris Carter in round 6.
Yeah, what was that?
Brandon, what?
Chris Carter. I know he's huge and he looks intimidating, like maybe a Bobby Bonilla type. He's not.
Man, is that dude going to strike out
He's
a
not
lot?
Bobby Bonilla.
He's going to strike out a lot.
He's more like John Jaha. Remember that?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's one for the past.
Oh, yeah.
Stefan,
90s
Salvador
baseball.
Perez, round 5.
I was in class and I panicked. And I picked a catcher that was probably not my best catcher. He's not my best catcher on my roster, and we'll get to that later. Or not.
No.
Yeah.
And lastly, maybe Leonis Martin, round 7.
Yeah, Marcus, I G-Chad you and told you that was stupid.
That could have been like round 15.
Oh, I mean, I was surprised he got drafted. Really. He's not going to score runs this year.
Is there anyone in the draft you wish you had that you went in just wanting and didn't get that someone else grabbed?
Luke Roy. Thanks, Marcus.
Dick.
That was my catcher.
And while we're on the subject of hating people, Alex Dudley, you know what you did. I don't need to say anymore. And lastly, Buster Posey. I was at a real dilemma round 2, picking Strasburg or Posey and trying to get the other one on the flip. Turns out I would have been screwed either way, so I guess that makes me feel a little better. But
It's an odd year, though. The Giants aren't going to do anything.
I'm still pretty pissed about that.
Even
so,
year, Giants will do something.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Posey win an MVP in it? Oh, doesn't matter. I'll just keep going.
Well, on to the Giants. Picks to win it in the MLB.
oh, this is fun.
Who you got AL East?
So, it's in between. My heart wants the Jays. My head says Red Sox. I'm going Red Sox.
I'm going Red Sox as well.
And it probably won't even be that close. But
Yeah.
one day,
One day,
Joe Carter's
one day
going to
they'll
come
do it.
back and hit a home
The
run.
ghost of Joe Carter. AL
That's
Central.
a good team. I got Tigers.
I'm picking the Tigers, but I didn't want to.
Same here, but it's
so
the head.
I don't know which of the teams is going to come up. I think someone's going to beat them, but I couldn't pick between the Sox or the Indians. And so I just went with Tigers as the safety.
I mean, it's
It
a
was
go-to.
it was a pansy bet.
I like Brad Osmus. I have a bat signed by him that was broken on my sister-in-law's leg. So,
Nice of him.
I didn't do it. Brad Osmus did it.
Good to know Stefan's not getting arrested.
Nope.
AL West.
Oh. Seattle Mariners.
Goes without saying
My
right
little
now.
jersey,
That's,
but
that's,
yes.
that's who I got. The Angels are the favorites.
Oh, yeah, but that's pitching stuff Seattle has is awesome. And I hope so, because I fucking hate the Angels. So.
2 wild cards.
Oh, okay. Well, I have the Angels as a wild card, even though my head says it's stupid to pick an AL West team because they're stacked.
That division's going to be brutal.
Then I have
but
the
I
Indians.
also have the Angels.
And I have the Indians getting the other one.
I was between the Sox and the Indians.
I do like the Indians.
If Kluber steps up.
Yeah,
If. That's a big
he
if.
will.
NL. NL East, that's a given. We don't even
Atlanta
discuss
Braves,
that.
given.
Of course. Right.
And then Philadelphia Phillies.
Philly for sure. Central.
I had the Cardinals.
You can't. It's the Derek pick. Derek is the Cardinals until someone says otherwise. They're on top.
David Freese isn't there anymore, but I still hate the Cardinals.
NL West.
Dodgers.
Dodgers in a route.
Odd year. Giants won't do anything.
Wild cards.
Oh,
This is where we
am I
might differ
finding my
here.
Wild cards. You go first. I gotta find more about my wild cards.
I've got the Young Guns, the Marlins, and the Pirates. We're gonna
Oh, I
see
remember my wild cards now.
if Jose
There we go.
Fernandez and Garrett Cole will battle it out in the wild card. How entertaining would that be? You get Kutch versus Stanton.
For all of
CTV.
you Midwesterners out there will enjoy this. I think you get 2 teams from the Central. I think it's Pirates and Cubs. And Tinker's going to be in a big dilemma because I think the Cubs are going to win that playing game. They're going to play the Nationals, and we're going to see what happens.
My heart would hurt. It would
This
bleed.
is probably what he will wear.
It would be. I would bleed.
I'm going to wear a Henry Rowan Gardner jersey during that.
Rowenhoser.
Ragabuzer.
Rosenbauer. Who you got in the World Series? Yeah, we were discussing this morning and actually have the same exact pick. Again, it's very weird.
Mariners.
Mariners.
Nationals.
Nationals.
Most of you should know what Nationals means and the significance behind that. I think the Nationals win in 5.
I also think the National win in 5. The only difference we
Yeah,
had that we
difference
discussed he said Felix would win game 1 and have a no decision on 3 days rest. I went with the no decision in game 1 and the win on 3 days rest. I'm not going to doubt that guy.
And I would be happy with the Nationals win because I like Matt Williams.
I'd be quite thrilled with that too.
I think that's it.
And that might be it. We're at almost 15 minutes, so we'll let you go. But we're going to finish on a trivia question given by Quiz King Stefan, and you can answer on the Facebook page, please. First one to get it right
I'm gonna
wins
go a little
absolutely
bit easier.
nothing, but do it anyways.
I'm gonna go with my childhood. Season ticket holder for the Oakland A's. My dad is still today. The A's had 3 Rookie of the Years in a row. Canseco, McGuire. Canseco 87, McGuire 88. Who is in 89? Who was the Rookie of the Year?
That's a great
I'll
question.
give you a hint.
Is Bob Welch too old for that?
No, he won a Cy Young, but no, he
Yeah.
did not. You guys want to know right now?
I don't know.
It's,
No, answer on the Facebook page. We'll see you later. I hope you all lose. Go Cubs tomorrow.
Marcus, you suck.
Suck at cards. See you guys later.